best and brightest fifth graders from 17 Rock Hill Elementary Schools embark on a journey that will tap into their academic abilities and require them to overcome many great obstacles. There will be questions about all the tough topics in the realm of science.
Scientific method for 20.
In this experiment, Plant A was given water only. Plant B was given water. Children's school.
Hypothesis.
Hypothesis is correct.
One by one, these teams will be put up to the challenge and pushed to their limits. Some will triumph, while others will exit gracefully. In the end, only one team will reach the final destination to be crowned as the Elementary Science Bowl champion. Welcome to Rock Hill School's Elementary Science Bowl.
Hello everyone and welcome to the 4th Annual Rock Hill School Science Bowl. My name is Victoria Bujak and I'll be your host today. Thank you so much for joining us, and we have some of Rock Hill's finest with us today. So let's go ahead and meet our teams. Over here we have Rosewood Elementary, and starting from the outside and working in, we have Miss Zoe King, Jason Scranton, the captain, and Jonathan Hopkins. And on this side we have Oakdale Elementary, and starting from the outside working in, we have Brooke Osborne, Harley K. McCurry, which is our captain, and Jonathan Gaither. Welcome, guys. All right, so before we get started, we're going to do a quick buzzer check. So let's make sure all of our buzzers are lighting up. All right, red buzzers look good. All right, our buzzers look good. So before we get started, let's go over our categories. We have Science Abs, Science Instruments, Adaptations, Weather, and 5th grade Standards. And Oakdale won the coin toss, so you get to choose the first one. Which one would you like?
Fifth grade standards for 30.
All right, 5th grade standards for 30. Here we go. In the picture, the sled is being pulled over grass. What force would be less if the sled were pulled on ice? All right, Rosewood?
Friction.
All right, make sure your captain answers. So captain, go ahead.
Friction.
Friction. Very good, guys. That is correct. So now, Rosewood, it is your choice to choose from the board. All right, make sure you speak into the mic, okay, guys? So try that one more time.
Science instruments for 30.
Very good. Here we go. These instruments are used when precise measurements are needed, usually in milliliters. What are these? All right, Oakdale.
Graduated cylinder.
You are correct. Very good. It is a graduated cylinder. All right, Oakdale, it's your turn.
Adaptations for 10.
Adaptations for 10. Here we go. Which part of the plant is adapted for gathering water and nutrients from soil? Oakdale?
Roots.
That is correct. It is the roots. All right, Oakdale, you're up next.
Science instruments for 10.
All right, science instruments for 10. When struck, this instrument gives a pure sound frequency as it vibrates. What is it? Rosewood? 2 seconds. All right, Oakdale, do you have a guess? What do you think? When struck, this instrument gives a pure sound frequency as it vibrates. What is it? 2 seconds, guys. Go ahead and say your guess. Oh, unfortunately, no one got that one. But it is a tuning fork. It is a tuning fork. All right, Rosewood, back to you. Which one would you like?
Science instruments for 20.
All right, science instruments for 20. Here we go. The bottles in the picture each have a lid with a rubber bulb that, when squeezed, pulls liquid into the tube. Which scientific instrument is built into these bottles? Oakdale? 5 seconds.
Dropper.
All right, you are correct. It is a dropper. All right, it is now your turn, Oakdale.
Adaptations for 20.
Adaptations for 20. Here we go. Many plants have adapted an enclosure to encourage animals to carry their seeds to new locations. What are these tasty enclosures called? If you have an answer, go ahead and buzz in, guys. All right, Oakdale?
Core.
Unfortunately, that is not it. Rosewood, do you have a guess?
Papaya.
No, we're looking for fruit. Fruit is what we were looking for. All right, Oakdale, it's your turn to choose.
5th grade standards for 10.
All right, 5th grade standards for 10. Name 2 abiotic factors in the picture below. Oakdale?
The bow and the rocks.
Very good. And what does abiotic mean?
Non-living.
Awesome, guys. Very good. All right, Oakdale, you're up next.
Weather for 10.
Weather for 10. Here we go. For what type of severe weather should the following safety precautions be used? Find a safe place away from windows. If you cannot find shelter, lie flat in a ditch or other low place. Do not stay in your car. I'm sorry, guys, but since you pushed it before I was done talking, you can say your answer, but we just can't give you points for it, okay? So what would your answer be?
Tornado.
Captain?
Tornado.
Speaking to the mic.
Tornado.
Tornado. Tornado is the right question. Very good, guys, but unfortunately we cannot give you points for that. All right, so go ahead and pick another one off the board, Rosewood.
Weather for 20.
Weather for 20. Here we go. What type of weather is usually indicated by the type of clouds shown in the picture? Rosewood?
Serious.
What type of weather? So, Oakdale, what is your guess?
Sunny.
Very good. A sunny day, just like today was. Very good, guys. So, Oakdale, it is now your turn. Which one would you like next?
Adaptations for 30.
Adaptations for 30, all right. The clear-winged moth has adapted to look like the wasp, as wasps tend to be feared by many animals. What is this type of adaptation called? Oakdale? You buzzed in?
Mimicry.
Very good, it is mimicry. Very good, guys. So you get to choose the next one.
5th grade standards for 20.
All right, 5th grade standards for 20. What method of measuring the volume of an irregularly shaped object like this key is shown in the diagram? Oakdale, what do you think it is?
Water displacement.
It is water displacement. Very good, guys. So we are halfway done with our board. So while the judges finish tallying up the scores, we're going to get to know y'all a little bit, okay? So start thinking, what is your favorite subject in school and why, okay? So Zoe, we're going to start with you. What's your favorite subject?
I would say it would kind of be like science and social studies.
All right, and why do you like both of those?
Because I get to learn about history and the different things that has been happening around the world.
Right, what's your favorite part of history you like to learn about?
Probably I would say the wars.
The wars, those are really interesting, aren't they? All right, Jason, what about you? Favorite subject and why?
Math and science.
All right, speaking to the mic a little bit and tell me why those are your favorite.
I like math and science because math, I like learning about different numbers that I can use in real life.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And in science, I like learning about if I needed to do something, fixing something or something, I would know, let's say, if I needed to figure out how much sugar I would need to make a different type of food, I would know what to put in with the sugar so it doesn't explode in my face.
You know, I think that's a good one. We don't want any exploding cakes. All right, Jonathan, what about you?
Science and math.
And why?
Because in math, it's a lot of figuring out stuff, and like you can get really into it.
Math is my favorite subject as well. All right, Brooke, what about you? Favorite subject and why?
ELA and science because I like to read and write, and I like to learn about animals for science.
Ooh, animals is my favorite thing about teaching science. All right, Harley Kay.
History because I really like learning about what happened a long time ago.
Very good. All right, Jonathan, what about you, sir?
Science.
And why do you like science?
So you can see how things change.
Ooh, that's a good one. All right, guys, so our midway point so far is we have Rosewood with 30 points and Oakdale with 130 points. So let's get back to the board. I believe, Oakdale, it is your turn.
Adaptations for 40.
Adaptations for 40. Here we go. As the picture shows, bird beaks come in various shapes and sizes. To what factors are bird beaks adapted? Oakdale, what is your answer?
Because they eat different foods.
Very good. It is for available food and diet. All right, Oakdale, you're up next.
Weather for 30.
All right, weather for 30. The eye of a hurricane is recognized by many. What are the white areas surrounding the eye? Go ahead and buzz in if you think you know the answer, guys. Anyone? All right, I think we are out of time. It is actually rain bands is what we are looking for. That is the white area surrounding the eye. All right, Oakdale, go ahead and try another one.
Science instruments for 40.
Science instruments for 40. In a science lab, these containers are often used for chemical reactions, but measuring in them is discouraged. What are these? Oakdale?
Beakers.
They are beakers. Very, very good. All right, you get to choose the next one.
Weather for 40.
Weather for 40. Here we go. When water vapor cools on dust particles, clouds have a tendency to form. What process forms the clouds? Oakdale?
Condensation.
It is condensation. Very good. I taught that this year in 4th grade. Here we go. The thermometer in the picture shows... Oh, you didn't choose that one. Did you choose that one? What? All right, Oakdale, which one do you pick?
5th grade standards for 40.
All right, 5th grade standards for 40. Here we go. Students put a different color ink on each strip of paper, then allow it to soak in alcohol to separate the pigments. What is the name of this separation technique? All right, buzz in if you know the answer, guys. All right, Rosewood? Captain? Make sure the captain answers. All right, 2 seconds, guys. What is your answer? Oh, unfortunately, no one got that one, but we were looking for chromatography. You want them to? All right, here we go. All right, Oakdale's back to you.
Science ABs for 10.
All right, science abs for 10. Here we go. When the light shines on a leaf, the leaf appears green. What is happening to the other colors of light? Oakdale, what is your answer?
They are being absorbed.
They are being absorbed. Very good. All right, Oakdale, you get to choose next.
Science abs for 20.
Science abs for 20. Study the picture. Everything in this picture is part of the ecosystem, but the labeled items are not alive. What are they?
Abiotic factors.
That is right. They are abiotic factors. Oakdale, which one would you like next?
Science abs for 30.
All right, science abs for 30. This part of the ocean floor begins where the continental slope flattens. What is it? Rosewood.
The abyssal plains.
Okay, say it into the mic one more time.
Abyssal plains.
It is the abyssal plain. Very good, guys. All right, Rosewood, so now is your choice to choose.
Science ABs for 40.
Science abs for 40. Due to their differences in the density, when oil and water are mixed, in what position does the oil sit in relation to the water? Rosewood. Captain.
Above.
It does sit above. Very good, guys. Okay, Rosewood, you're up next.
Science instruments for 50.
Science instruments for 50. In its most basic form, this instrument is made of a tall glass tube sitting upside down in a dish of mercury. The mercury rises up the tube with increasing air pressure. What is this instrument? Oakdale, what is your answer?
Barometer.
It is a barometer. Very good. Okay, Oakdale, so you get to choose the next one.
Adaptations for 50.
Adaptations for 50. One adaptation of many snakes is the ability to shed their skin at various stages of growth. Insects do something similar with their exoskeleton. What is this process called? Oakdale, what is your answer?
Molting.
It is molting. Very good, guys. So you get to choose the next one. Only 3 are left.
Weather for 50.
Weather for 50 points. Here we go. The thermometer in the picture shows temperature in 2 different temperature scales. Many people say degrees C stands for Celsius, but others refer to it as centigrade. What does the prefix centi mean? What's your answer, guys?
100.
Count that. They said 100. All right, say it one more time.
100.
We're not looking for that. Rosewood, do you have a guess? Only a few more seconds. Oh, we're looking for 100th. You were so close, Oakdale, so you get to choose the next one.
Fifth grade standards for 50.
All right, 5th grade standards for 50. When a spoonful of sugar is placed into a cup of water and stirred, the sugar dissolves and a solution is made. What are the roles of the sugar and the water in this solution? It's a 2-part answer. All right, Oakdale?
Solvent and solute.
Very good. So which one is each?
The water is the solvent and the sugar is the solute.
Very good. That is correct. We good with the buzzers? Okay. All right, Oakdale, the last one is science abs for 50. Insects have 3 major body parts: the head, thorax, and a 3rd part which contains the heart, digestive organs, and reproductive organs. What is the name of the 3rd body part? Anyone can buzz in. All right, Rosewood?
Abdomen.
You are correct. It is the abdomen. Very good, guys. So we have cleared the board. And for our viewers watching, we have a question for you. The Great Salt Lake is the saltiest body of water in the United States. Name one of the 2 saltiest bodies of water on Earth. And if you would like to participate, guys, please send in your responses to rhsdsciencebowl@gmail.com. And while the judges finish tallying the scores, we're going to take a quick commercial break.
Will drop out of high school.
Drop out.
Gone.
Lost.
Our system
Is failing our children.
Our kids
too many kids
aren't getting the quality education
they deserve.
too many kids
Are losing their future.
Way too many kids.
We have got to make a change.
Now.
Now.
right now.
We have to change.
Let's build a system
Where every child,
Gets a great education.
Every child.
Every child.
no matter their zip code,
No matter their income.
No matter their race.
no matter what,
Every child.
Let's give parents the power
to choose the very best school for their child.
The power.
power for every child. Join us. It's time to help every family.
It's time to help every child.
Every child.
It's time
It's time.
It's time.
for educational choice.
The next time you look up at the night sky, just think. Each point of light is a sun, and likely has orbiting planets. In fact, astronomers searching one small sliver of the sky have found nearly 1,000 worlds so far. We're surrounded by solar systems. And as we learn more about the universe around us, NASA is developing capabilities on Earth and in space to send astronauts further into our solar system than ever before, to an asteroid, Mars, and beyond. To follow the journey as NASA expands human presence beyond Earth, visit nasa.gov.
All right, and welcome back. I just want to say congratulations to every team. You did awesome. So my captain over here, Jason, go ahead and introduce us to your other teammate and your coach.
Paul Howard and Mr. Chan.
Awesome. It's nice to meet you guys. And we have our winner over here, Oakdale, with 430 points. All right, Miss Harley Kay, go ahead and introduce us, your other team members, and your coach.
This is Croft Norton. This is Key Wilmore, and our coach was Mr. Thrasher.
It's nice meeting you guys. Well, that's our show for today. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Kelly Pugh and Associate Superintendent of Instruction and Accountability, Dr. Harriet Jarowski, Jill Pappas, Executive Director of Elementary Education, Kim Massey, our Science Instructional Specialist, and our great crew here at SCE TV, thank you so much for watching, and make sure to tune in for our next Science Bowl.